everyone. I'm zetamath, and this is Blueprints. So I've been recommended this game by an unusually large and wide range of people who know that I like puzzles and that I like roguelike-esque games, so I don't know a lot about it. I know it's puzzly. I know it's got some sort of deck-building Slay the Spire roguelike element, which I don't know how those two things are going to mesh together. And I was also warned that I should take lots of notes, so I already sort of pulled out a sheet of paper. But I don't really know anything other than that, so let us click New Game, and let's try it. Let's click New Game. 2 clicks to make it work, apparently. I've got my tea here. I've got my assistant penguin here. Perhaps I can convince him to take the notes. Although that might be a little difficult with flippers. Oh, are we getting lore? No one warned me there might be lore. Oh boy, are we doing a whole cutscene for a deck building game? This seems like this might be a little much. We'll see. Tandaros. Now, one of the places I heard about this game was from Lee Scott Vargas, who's a Magic player who I've been following for, I don't know, 15 years or something. And he was talking about how this game was made by one of his friends, or acquaintances, or something of that sort, coworkers, one of those things. So he spoke very highly of it.
Sinclair of the Mount Holly estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore.
What's a codicil?
By me.
I should probably learn that word for crosswords.
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
I definitely have to confess that I'm really a gameplay person, unless a game is basically wholly about the story. So this is somewhat agonizing, but I suspect I'll get to do something soon. I admit I looked over at my thing to see how long the cutscene had gone on, because I had theorized it might be like 15 minutes or something. I think it was more like 3 minutes long. Okay. We have 50 footsteps, apparently. That is what it says at the top left. I will say, and this is somewhat confirmed, that the title is Blueprints, as in the son of a king kind of prince, but it's clearly intended as a homophone of blueprint, the like layout of a house, and this was somewhat confirmed to me by the fact that the opening cutscene had those things in it, had blueprints, the layouts of a house. I'm not sure if I can click anything and have it do anything. Okay, maybe I don't have to pick up all the birds or whatever. Let's see. Okay, we've got WASD controls here. Now, I do think that this game is going to require attention to detail in order to find all of the assorted secrets. And my suspicion is that my attention to detail is terrible. I may need help in the comments. If you notice something that I am ignoring, by all means, leave a comment and let me know, because if you've watched my Lingo playthrough, you will know how good I am at seeing something that should tell me something and just blatantly ignoring it. Okay, so we have some rules here. So we're going to search the estate. It can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you'll lose a foot or 2 feet. It looks like you'll lose 2 feet. When you no longer have any feet, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day in blue. Okay, so basically we're saying we've got 50 moves per day. Let's see, we've got this clock. I was just checking to see if this clock does not match my computer clock, so I'll at least write down that we have a clock here that is... Is it actually moving? It doesn't look like it. It looks to me like this is at about 7:17, give or take. No, it's 8:17. Sorry, 8:17. I don't know. I was told to write down everything, so I'm going to write down all the wrong things. We'll begin exactly like my playthrough of Lingo by taking a lot of notes on things like the fact that this is a queen of diamonds that don't matter at all. Not the 3 of diamonds, though, as longtime viewers of the channel will recall my sort of love affair with the 3 of diamonds. Was there a... the door I can open, I see. Okay, there's also an ace of spades. I know an ace of spades. And... So we've got that. Okay, so we can go through a door. We also have this letter... Open only in the event of my death. Okay, so here we go. So we've got more lore. I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as they did in the lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you're fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not make my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could be further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. That said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought into the estate from outside the house. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself. Why, thank you, Uncle. But it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice: do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain which room lies behind any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Oh, maybe it was grandfather and not my uncle. Okay, so basically we're going to constantly shuffle the rooms around because that's what makes it a game, and we're kind of, but not really, providing a lore explanation for this. So there's a useful map, an inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu at any time by pressing tab. Okay. Oh, I see. It wants me to press tab to demonstrate that I know where the tab key is. Okay, and so we're saying, here's the entrance hall. There's an antechamber up there. I have a call it a day button. Okay, so... Oh, and now the way... Oh, no, this is the way I came in. I assume there's nothing going to be outside, but maybe that is a bad thing to assume. Maybe I should go and explore the grounds and see if there's anything before I jump into the thing. Okay, is there any way that I can make myself walk faster? Shift is to stroll. Soft toggle or hold. Okay, so I think it's... Okay, that looks better. Yeah, that's at least a little bit faster. I'm coming across incredibly patient, I'm sure. Okay. You know you could jump through that hole, right? Let's see, that's where I came in, I suspect. Through the road or something, although I don't seem to have... Oh, do I need to, like, constantly hit shift every time I pause to rerun? I'm not sure if that's what soft toggle means. Let's see. There's this road. Is this just a road? There's another gate. Okay, there is lots of stuff over here, which suggests to me that it's not crazy that I'm examining it. Perhaps it's crazy that I'm examining it before opening a single room of the house. Oh, is this where I'm sleeping each night? The campsite. Okay, yeah, Okay, so there's the campsite. And then we've got this. Up here we've got the orchard. Oh, there's a combo lock to the orchard. Okay, this is giving sort of Inscription vibes. With the this sort of ambient world that I don't think is going to be connected directly to the main game, but maybe it is. Who knows? Okay. Okay, let's go back. Oh, I can wind down there, right? That's the other way that I can go, is down this path, which I don't think I've been down yet. Although if you tell me I have, I might be obligated to believe you. Okay, I've got that. I need an axe, apparently. Okay, I've got this symbol that looks like the set symbol for Zendikar from Magic the Gathering. And now we've got a creepy cellar or tunnel. It's still called the grounds. I probably want a lamp. Oh, there is a torch, but I seemingly have not lit the torch. Okay, so apparently my character does not smoke. That seems good for my health. Okay, let's go jump in to the house. And let's see what we're getting ourselves into. Oh, this clock, by the way, there's another clock. This clock is at 9:05, just to add to another time that I see. I'm going to check the inside clock and see if it's also at 9:05 when we go in. Let's see. Where did that clock go? There we go. Ah, now this clock is... Okay, so this clock is actually moving with that. So I don't think the times that I have written down can possibly be relevant. Okay, let's open this door. Okay, and we get a choice of what room we would like to put there. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 footprints. Well, that seems like a good thing to do. So... we've got this... books. We've got a picture of what I presume is my grandmother, but I'm not sure. We have a downward pointing finger that I can't interact with. Greetings from Reddington. We have the bird. I wish there was a, and maybe there is a highlight interactables button like there is in RPGs or whatever, just so that I don't have to like mouse over everything. Okay, so I went through here. I now have 45 footsteps left. So even though I gained 2 from entering here, I'm going to guess I can't just walk back this way and then walk back and have it... Oh, I can? Kind of. Okay, but my feet don't go down just from drafting things. Let's see, there's a pantry, which gives me 4 money. Okay, and I can look and see my sort of House on the Haunted Hill style map unfolding here. In fact, the art style looks exactly like House on the Haunted Hill, which is a board game if you have not played it. It's not a board game I strictly speaking recommend. It's not horrible. Ooh, I can eat an apple for +2 of those. I can take some money. Money. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday. I wonder who Bridget is. As we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Okay. Coffee grinder. Let's see. Corridor is always left unlocked. I don't know what that means. There's also a picture of a bat and a picture of a tub. I picked bathroom mostly because it didn't say what it did, and I figured maybe the rooms that don't say what they do have something going on. I don't know if the total space of cards, by the way, is that there's 45 possible rooms, or if there's a much larger amount or a much smaller amount, because you could have multiple corridors. I don't know. This is sort of implying that there's a connection between that clock, which is, I think, the clock in the lobby, and a padlock. But I don't know. Okay, I don't think there's anything interactable in here, but yeah, I can't take out the plug. Okay, so I don't think that did anything that I am aware of. Okay, so we've got all of that. Okay, I have no idea what is going on. The parlor has a puzzle piece in it, which is interesting, although the one that's plus 10 steps is also interesting, but I feel like I probably need to do something other than get more steps. This black box, the black box contains gems. This box and the blue box are empty. All 3 boxes are empty. I see. So this is like a 2 truths and a lie thing or something. Let's see. It'd be an honor to receive the invitation to dine at your house at the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it's been quite a while since we had last seen in decent society, and we're beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charms. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of the evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. He pressed me to write down the particulars of the game when I found time, and I've included this letter, blah, 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 blah. Okay. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements, and only one box has a prize. The other 2 are always empty. Oh, and I have this key, a component of the parlor game. Okay, so let me remind myself of the rules. Okay, so at least one only true, at least one only false, and the other 2 are, and 2 of them are always empty. So we know. We know this box is lying. The black box is definitely lying. So one of these is telling the truth. However, whichever of these 2 is telling the truth, they both mean that the black box contains the gems, because this also would imply the black box contains the gem. So I think the black box contains the gems. Haha. I have some gems. Okay, we have solved that puzzle. Although I presume it will, like, re-randomize that puzzle or something each time and maybe get more sophisticated. Okay, that is not a way. Okay, and so if I'm correct, now my only way out is through this remaining door through here. Okay, so I better pick something with lots of exits. Like the den, for example. Okay, let's see. There's a chess piece. There's another clock. The clocks do seem to all be in sync with each other, for what it is worth. Okay, I should definitely get myself another gem. Even this giant clock is in sync with those. There's a picture of a crowbar. Excellent. There's a picture of a candlestick, but apparently this isn't Clue. I can't pick up the candlestick and commit a homicide. Okay, so now there's these paintings everywhere. So in the lobby, we had the Queen of Diamonds and the Ace of Spades. Now we're in the den. And in the den, we have rosary beads and a crowbar. I'm going to write that down. The fact that it's a pair of items in each case suggests to me that perhaps I'm going to later have to like look this up on a grid or something. Let's go this way. Whenever you enter the chapel, you lose a money. The commissary has items for sale. The corridor is always left unlocked. I'm going to try and figure out what always left unlocked means, just because I've seen this one pop up a few times. Let's see. There's like 4 of diamonds, kind of. Yeah, the corridor has a 4 of diamonds, I guess. And a staircase on the arts. Okay, and then we've just got a door. I don't think I can interact with any of that. Okay. The Nook gives us +1 key. Sure, I'll take a key. Why not? I have found the key. Excellent. So now I've got a key. Let's see. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, a scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Okay. Are you telling me there's something I should write down in this room in particular? Like the fact that this room has a picture of what looks to me like a chocolate fountain and a necktie? This is the Nook. I'm just going to call it a fountain-ish thing in my notes. I'll put ish, even, just to make sure I'm not confused. Necktie. Okay, I hope these things are not all re-randomized when I do this again, or I will feel somewhat silly. Okay, let's see. Go through here. Food for sale. Do I want to buy some food? Do I want to go through another hallway? I can go to the chapel and lose some money. Let's see. Okay, this hallway has, and it's a hallway rank 3, apparently. It has a fishing rod and a road. Okay, fishing rod and road. I'm noticing that rod and road are different by 1 letter. I don't know if this is relevant, but the fact that the title is already wordplay suggests to me I should be looking for wordplay. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Okay. Okay, and I think I am in the west wing now, if I understand where I am. Oh, no, I'm not. I guess I'm in the exact center now, if I look at what has happened. Oh, I have trapped myself because I have not paid good attention, haven't I? Because the reason why this... Okay, so I did not appreciate that the reason why this happened is because I... Okay, but because of... Okay. The den. Type blueprint, rarity, commonplace, drafted 1 time. I see. Okay, so there are indeed 46 total rooms, it seems like, although maybe these rooms don't count. Looking at this list. Okay, so I've got to go back to the den. I was hoping it would let me fast travel to the den. Okay, let's see. Can I do anything like the word? So this is a stair and this is a 4 of diamonds. I can't get stair, diamond. I'm like spiral. I can't get to. There's another painting facing the other way, which is vaguely suggestive. Let's see. Here it was a crowbar and rosary beads. I cannot find a connection between a crowbar and rosary beads, I'm afraid. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Let's see. Where am I putting this? I'm going to put it there. So I probably want to do the kitchen, or I'm going to run out of places to put things. And I apparently can buy food in the kitchen. Oh, I can turn on the sink. I can try to turn on the sink. Can I wash my hands? No. See, here we have... that's lawn. And I think those are dunes. Those at least seem similarly words. The flan has a blue circle, and the dunes have a red circle. I'll just note while I am writing down things. Now, I suspect that probably at least half of the people who are watching this have already played the game or seen someone else play the game. Because I feel like either you play the game and then you want to watch people see it, or you see someone play a game and then you really enjoy it, so then you watch other people play a game. And so, therefore, it is probably great dramatic irony to everyone who's watching who knows what's going on to see the things that I'm writing down and the things I'm completely ignoring. Let's see, I can get a banana. I can't quite afford a club sandwich or a tomato soup. Today's main course is salmon. It's only served in the dining room. Can I turn the page? No. Okay, so I guess I'll buy a banana. Why not? I guess I can buy 2 bananas even. Excuse me. Okay, granted, I don't know why I'm buying extra footsteps when I think I'm about to lock myself out of being able to go anywhere. But we'll see. Because I think this is going to doom me, right? Because I don't think anywhere I put this, or any way any of these items are going to help, because that doesn't connect to the corridor. So let's see. So let's see what's in the closet. I'm told it is 2 items. There is a key. Don't know what keys do. Let's see. Within this room, we do have a painting of a plane and a painting of a blueprint with an E in what looks to be row 8, column 1. So this is the closet. I don't know if I'm supposed to care about the fact that it's a closet rank 2 or not. But we've got a plane and a blueprint of house with L in... Is that an L or an E? Can I tell? I cannot tell. It looks like an L, an E, and a T, all that have been merged on top of each other. With letter in row 8, column 1. I wonder if that means I'm supposed to put this room in row 8, column 1, because it's not in row 8. Oh, it is in row 8, column 1. Okay, so this is just, maybe it's just reflecting where I actually put it, or maybe I magically put it in where I'm supposed to by sheer coincidence. I don't know. Okay, it said 2 items. Where's my second item? Oh, there we go. The sleep mask. I see. Okay, so that is that seems very relevant. But I think, to quote Job, I've made a horrible mistake, because I think now I can't do anything. Because I can't get out of the parlor. I don't think, unless this... No, I can't get out of the parlor, can't get out of the pantry. Okay. So I think now I am obligated to call it a day. Okay, so we will do that. Okay, so this was almost exactly half an hour, so this is probably a good place to call the episode for today. We'll just have done day 1, which was not an impressive day 1, if I do say so myself. But we'll be back. We'll do more. And then we'll do another day. So join us again soon when we'll do another day of Blueprints. But for now, thanks for watching. If you enjoy the content, do please give it a like. Do please subscribe. And perhaps more excitingly for you, I do stream 2 days a week. So if you want to join the stream and see me do some puzzles, usually Sudoku and some other stuff, I'm plenty happy to have you there. So thanks for watching. See you next time.